Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show. Welcome to my show. You know, many of us take for granted clean drinking water, but for millions and millions of Americans and billions around the planet, clean drinking water is actually a luxury. And many times they don't even realize that they're drinking water that may be tainted. To talk about that, Rose Phan, she's with zerothirst.org. Rose, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, Jeff, for having me.
Yes. So we were talking off camera about the idea that tens of millions of Americans may be drinking bad water. Is that right, Rose?
Yeah, if you could see the report from USA Today, there's an article about 63 million of Americans drinking unsafe water
We're gonna
in
roll
U.S.
Wow, that's shocking. We're going to roll some video that we took off of your website. It's the unsafe drinking water. It's coming from lead pipes, or where is the unsafe drinking water coming from?
Well, you know, the pipes have been very old, so the municipal water has to put chlorine into our water when it comes to our tap. But because the chlorine goes through the rusty pipe, or pick up lead, copper, or the other, dissolved solids, heavy metals, it becomes very poisonous. And we don't realize that because it looks very clean, but it's not clean at all.
Wow. And your company has a solution. Let's talk a little bit about some of the filters that you guys are offering.
Yeah, the filter is universal and it has a patent, because it's very unique and it's very versatile. Like you can see, it's cooked by coconut shell, and you can use it in any kind of bucket. You just have the whole 17 millimeter diameter, and you make the whole system, the bucket on top and bucket below, becomes an instant filtration system.
Yes, and I know major celebrities like Matt Damon are getting behind this cause. We talked about that. It also impresses me, Rose, that you walk your talk. In fact, I found a clip on YouTube of you in Vietnam. Let's go ahead and roll that video right now.
Look, this acid rain is no longer good water, but they don't know any better, and they try to get the rainwater that comes from the this kind of roof and plenty of dangerous elements, and it goes into the rainwater. Let's go inside here to see that we gave them the bucket with the filter that they just received this morning. And you need to help them to open it up, and we're going to teach them how to at least filter the water, the rainwater they have, or the water they've been using that was very bad, with through this filter. And hopefully from here, with this basic bucket and the very powerful filter, pure to drink filter, it will help the living condition more sanitary.
Wow, that blew me away. And Rose, you and I were talking before the show that in many communities around the globe, they are drinking unsafe drinking water. They don't even know it, and it can cause birth defects and a number of different cancers. Isn't that right?
It's very true, Jeff. I mean, just face the condition of USA, which is the most advanced modern country in the world. And we have so many problems with water we are not aware of, let alone like Africa. In the mission of Matt Damon in his organization, Water.org, he's really very much, concerned about giving the African people, kids, who have to walk miles to the well to get the water. So that is a shortage of water, and the water is not safe. And in Vietnam, myself, personally, I have gone from north to south. All the wells, are contaminated because of the pesticide that, from the agriculture work that went down to the water basin, the toxic from the foreign companies, the factories that dumped into the ground, and the pollution, the environment, the rain, acid rain, all of these elements cause really unsafe and poisonous water. And it causes cancer, which the number of cancer people are just like limitless. I mean, you cannot even count them. You go and see the hospital, it's unreal. Blood defect, this form, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So, talking about just a few major countries, we have to face that the water is not safe anywhere in the world.
Wow. Well, I really applaud you for what you're doing. And we talked before the show, you guys are being extremely generous. You're offering people a chance to apply for free filters if they're in need through your website. That's zerothirst.org is your website. And you'll be going through those applications. Rose, tell us why you're giving back the way you are.
Well, Jeff, I've been blessed so much, and my life has been, if I talk about how I survived, I am so grateful to everything, from how I escaped the countries on the boat, how I survived, how I was received in this country, just so many things that I cannot be grateful enough. So as little as I am capable to do, as much as I want to do, I just want to do something. And I know what I'm doing is just like a drop of water in the ocean. So that's why I'm eager to have my passion and my wish to reach out to others who have the same concern for the globe, for the people, by giving people clean water, by saving the environment. And like you mentioned, Damon from one of the charity organizations, I know he's very much caring, but I hope he hear that I have a solution. By joining forces, we can make a great impact to the world and to make a difference, a real difference, instead of just by myself alone.
Yes.
I need other people to join my mission.
Rose, you are amazing. You're an inspiration. I know your faith is very important to you. You can see the cross behind you. Thank you for your mission, your ministry. Let's put the website up one more time. It's zerothirst.org is the website. You can email Rose through the website and get in touch with her and join her mission. Rose, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you, Jeff, for having me on the show.
You bet. God bless. That's it for now.
Yeah,
We'll see you next time.
Thank you.